Welcome back to my channel Techno Trend Zone. Today we're diving deep into the latest rumors, leaks, and schedule changes regarding Canon's highly anticipated next-generation mirrorless cameras, the Canon EOS R6 Mark III and the Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Both of these cameras have been at the center of speculation for months, and many photography enthusiasts and videographers were expecting an official announcement as early as August. However, new reports suggest that Canon has shifted its timeline, and these announcements are now more likely to happen in September or later. So, if you've been eagerly waiting for these cameras, there's both good and bad news. The not-so-good news is that the announcement is delayed, but the good news is that the release window in autumn still seems intact. That means professionals and hobbyists can probably get their hands on these cameras before the end of the year. Now, let's break down everything we know so far about the Canon EOS R6 Mark III and Canon EOS R7 Mark II, including their rumored specifications, new features, potential release dates, and pricing. If you're passionate about photography gear, Canon rumors, and cutting-edge mirrorless cameras, this is going to be a comprehensive guide for you. Canon EOS R6 Mark III, the mid-range beast with flagship DNA. The EOS R6 series has always been Canon's sweet spot between accessibility and professional performance. Positioned as a full-frame mirrorless camera that balances price, performance, and versatility, the R6 line has been a favorite for wedding photographers, sports shooters, and hybrid creators who want strong stills and video performance without necessarily paying flagship-level prices. But the EOS R6 Mark III looks set to blur that line even further. While the resolution may remain at 2400p, which might sound underwhelming compared to some rivals, it's not just about megapixels. The real story here is that Canon is equipping the R6 Mark III with a next-generation stacked sensor. Traditionally, stacked sensors have been reserved for Canon's flagship cameras like the EOS R3, delivering super-fast readout speeds, reduced rolling shutter, and much better performance for high-speed photography and 4K 6K video capture. Rumored key features of EOS R6 Mark III 24 megapixel, stacked full-frame sensor, faster readout, improved low-light performance, and reduced rolling shutter. DIGIC X image processor, the same powerful engine found in Canon's higher-end models. Electronic shutter up to 30 FPS, making it a strong option for sports and wildlife photographers. Advanced IBIS, up to 8.5 stops of shake correction when paired with compatible RF lenses, K 120 FPS and 6K 30 FPS video recording. Excellent for content creators and filmmakers. FX Press. Card support, finally upgrading from dual SD-only slots, which was a limitation on the Mark II dual-pixel CMOS AF2 with AI enhancements, subject tracking, IAF, animal detection, and even improved recognition for vehicles. New multi-angle LCD monitor combines tilt and vari-angle flexibility, inspired by Sony's latest designs. Full-sized HDMI port, a huge upgrade for professional video shooters. When it comes to video shooters, this camera seems to be a serious contender. Canon appears to be learning from Sony and Panasonic by not holding back video features in mid-range cameras. The R6 Mark III's rumored 6K capture and 4K 120p options will put it in direct competition with models like the Sony a7 IV, Panasonic S5 II, and even Canon's own R5 series. Pricing, however, is one area where fans might hesitate. Reports suggest the R6 Mark III could launch around 430,000 yen in Japan. This positions it closer to the high-end category, which may surprise some who considered the R6 series more affordable pro gear. But with a stacked sensor and pro-level upgrades, the pricing makes sense. Canon EOS R7 Mark II APS-C flagship gets serious, moving on to the EOS R7 Mark II, Canon's APS-C flagship mirrorless camera. The original R7 was a massive hit among photographers who wanted speed and reach in a smaller package. Thanks to the crop sensor, sports shooters and wildlife photographers could pair it with RF telephoto lenses to get incredible zoom reach without carrying massive full-frame bodies. But now, Canon looks ready to take APS-C mirrorless cameras to the next level. The R7 Mark II is rumored to feature a 33MP stacked APS-C sensor, which means faster readouts, improved performance, and potentially no mechanical shutter at all. Yes, you read that right. The R7 Mark II may be Canon's first camera to ditch the mechanical shutter entirely. This is a major shift for Canon, a company that has historically been very conservative about removing mechanical shutters. If true, this could mark the beginning of Canon's transition to fully electronic shutter cameras across their lineup. Rumored. Key features of EOS R7 Mark II 33MP, stacked APS-C sensor, improved performance with excellent resolution for both stills and video. Electronic-only shutter, no mechanical shutter, enabling faster speeds and quieter shooting. 30 FPS, electronic burst shooting, making it one of the fastest APS-C cameras ever. 5 stops IBIS, matching the R6 Mark III in stabilization performance. K120 FPS, video recording plus Canon log, serious video features for creators, dual card slots, a long-requested upgrade over the R7's dual SD limitation, high-resolution shooting mode, similar to Olympus OM Systems high-res shot, combining multiple exposures for ultra-detailed images, improved thermal design, with a body size closer to the R5 Mark II, allowing for better heat management in long video sessions. This camera is shaping up to be a hybrid powerhouse in the APS-C world, offering speed, video quality, and pro features at a more accessible price point than full-frame flagships. In terms of design, it's expected to be larger than the current R7, closer in size to the Canon R5 Mark II, which may be a downside for those who want a compact system. But that larger size comes with benefits: better heat dissipation, pro-level card slots, and possibly even more robust ergonomics for extended shooting sessions. Pricing rumors suggest that the R7 Mark II could come in under $2,000 USD, making it an appealing option for wildlife shooters, sports photographers, and content creators who don't want to invest in full-frame gear, release dates, and announcement delays. So when will these cameras actually arrive? EOS R6 Mark III, originally rumored for late August, now expected September 2025 or later. EOS R7 Mark II, similarly delayed, but speculation points to an early to mid-September 2025 announcement. Despite the delays, Canon is expected to release both cameras in autumn 2025, which means availability by October or November is still likely. For many buyers, this is perfect timing ahead of the holiday season. Importantly, there doesn't seem to be any major technical issue behind the delay. Instead, it looks like Canon is simply adjusting its announcement schedule, possibly to avoid overlap with other product launches or to ensure supply chain readiness. Why these cameras matter both. The EOS R6 Mark III and the EOS R7 Mark II represent important steps in Canon's strategy. Stacked sensors. Go mainstream. Canon is finally bringing stacked sensor tech down from the R3 and R1 into more affordable models. Video features for everyone. With 6K and 4K 120p capabilities, Canon is appealing to filmmakers and content creators, not just photographers. The end of mechanical shutters? If the R7 Mark II indeed drops the mechanical shutter, it could signal a new era for Canon cameras. RF mount expansion. These models will encourage more photographers to adopt the RF mount, boosting Canon's ecosystem. For photographers, these cameras are about speed, accuracy, and reliability. For videographers, they're about flexibility, high-quality recording, and future-proofing. Final thoughts. So, what's the bottom line? The Canon EOS R6 Mark III and Canon EOS R7 Mark II are shaping up to be two of the most exciting camera releases of 2025. While their announcements have been delayed from August to September or later, their actual release dates in autumn 2025 remain unchanged. The R6 Mark III looks like a true hybrid camera, offering stacked sensor performance, advanced autofocus, and pro-level video features, but at a price that edges into high-end territory. The R7 Mark II looks set to redefine APS-C mirrorless cameras, possibly being Canon's first electronic-only shutter body, with blazing 40 FPS shooting and 4K 120p video. If you're looking to upgrade your gear in 2025, these cameras should be at the top of your watch list.